everyone, settle down. I know you're all excited. That chopper ride is always a trip. So, welcome again to the Motorfest. I'm Malu, the Motorfest PR, and I'm here to get you up to speed. You are our special guests, athletes, festival goers, car lovers, all gathered here in majestic Hawaii. These are the festival grounds, but we've got the whole island set up for you. We've created a place where you can drive anything, from the iconic to the super customized. It's a Motorfest branded, lovingly crafted car culture celebration. We call these lovelies the playlists. And I'm not just reading from the Motorfest app here either. I tried them out before you arrived. And here, let me show you. This playlist is a unique Motorfest experience. It's called Made in Japan. Made in Japan is the way to experience Japanese car culture. It's where tarmac meets tradition. From mountain peaks to city streets, this neon journey is not one to miss. These playlists out for you is what I call a perk of the job. Right in the center of all the action, racing these Japanese drift masters, just awesome. Racing my way through mountains and motorways was amazing. But the next playlist was Off-Roading Addict, a chance to race into the wild. Driving off-road gives you an opportunity to carve your own path, to explore the open expanse. The island becomes your playground. Total freedom becomes your creed. Fours, pickups, quads, you're given every chance to go off the beaten path. freedom, improvisation. But the next playlist is all about the competition. Aptly named the Motorsports playlist, this one is for the pros. Motorsports is built around racing to the top, the thrill of competing. But it's also about strategic choices, decision-making under pressure. Better feeling than triumphing with your team in what some consider the apex of motorsports. Call when to go for the pit stop, checking on your rivals. It gets intense. Felt good to be the champion, but then I got to go old school. Vintage Garage, a playlist for the true car aficionado. With these cars, it's not just about the look or the nostalgia. It's how these things drive, how they feel, how they steer. It was quite a challenge, in the best way possible. Outside of some collector car park, when would you ever get a chance to take these venerable legends for a spin? That's the power of Vintage Garage. Taste of an age where there was no nitro to boost you and no GPS to guide you. Feels strangely comforting. Out with the old and in with the new, they say. The next playlist is legendary. Lamborghini. A playlist to truly experience the iconic, the trailblazing. I'm running out of adjectives here. You saw that Lamborghini logo, you knew what this playlist was gonna be. Some of the most recognizable car designs in existence at your disposal. like some of these cars. It's like a speed race through the story of Lamborghini. One of power and innovation. Riding the full roster of these legends was a rare privilege. A privilege Motorfest graciously gave me. And now, it's your turn. Once you pick your car, I'll hand you over to Kara, your personal AI assistant. When in doubt, you can always rely on her to guide you.
AI assistance engaged. All engines, go. Hello, driver. I'm Kara. Let me assist you in choosing a playlist. Made in Japan. American Muscle. 911 Legacy. A Porsche. Rule the streets. Join the Donut Media team and answer Jane Pumphrey's Hawaii Scenic Tour. American Muscle. Show up your street racing spirit by driving some of the most classic and memorable US muscle cars. Playlist cleared and ready for takeoff, driver.
Look at this. Motorfest.
In a few minutes, you'll enter the world of muscle cars. Beware, you may never want to leave. Muscle cars are more than just a 70-year-old car trend. It's an entire chunk of the American car culture. To tons of people, muscle cars are the epitome of what a vehicle should represent. Allure and power, with some crucial tweaks, and just the right amount of outside-of-the-box thinking. Cars in their fullest might and glory. definition of a muscle car. They are sometimes described as American-made two-door sports cars with a powerful engine. But that's a little reductive, don't you think? Others define them by their V8 engines and rear-wheel drivetrains. The truth is, muscle cars are a philosophy. It's a creed more than anything else. for yourself? Well, good news. We're almost there. The American dream. It's punch it or punch out. No way around it.
Yo, check it. Let's kick this in a gear. I'm in a fast boat. Pass go. Running up the numbers on the dashboard.
Let's move on to another activity.
My engine roar, pull up system loud.
Don't expect the first event to be a warm-up. Things will get tough real fast. But you'll be... picked up by one of the festival's closest partners, Jim Hayfield, a rock star among car collectors. That's not a figure of speech. Jim's an actual rock star who just so happens to own one of the greatest muscle car collections in the world. He's the person lending us all the cars you'll drive during this playlist, and he's got quite the lineup. Tag's right there. A heartbeat, the song of a V8, music on. Turn up the volume if you dare.
How's it going in there? Yeah, Jim here. I'm guessing you've been told I'll be tagging along. That is my car you're driving after all. All right, let's get straight into it. Rock on! I'm here because my boys at Motorfest needed the best possible lineup for this gig, and just so happens, I got the greatest models you can ask for in my garage. Here's the drill. I provide, you drive. That's one lap. Don't get shy now. Every car you'll use in this playlist are part of my personal collection. But hey, that's okay. This was my idea, so don't get all nervous about it. These ponies are made for rough handling. No matter how fast and harsh you drive, they can take it. And I've been told, you know your way around cars anyway. No sweat, just go. Whether you're a musclehead or you're just here for the Discovery Tour, it doesn't matter. If you're into cars, you're gonna love this. Just listen to that V8 like a chunky, down-tuned guitar riff. Another lap to go. You got the path memorized? Then punch it. That place kind of reminds me of Jackson, Wyoming. I played there a couple of times. You know, feel good, small town kind of vibe, mountain ranges. I know, we're in Hawaii, but the mind wanders. Gotta say, I like the climate here better. That's it. Fire it up. Great job, Hired Gun. Looks like Motorfest didn't BS me about you.
About American muscle cars without talking drag racing. The two are pretty much intertwined. Muscle cars became popular during the 60s. At the time, they were mostly rear-wheel drive cars made from affordable everyday vehicle bases, but equipped with powerful V8 engines from much larger machines. One of the goals in making such performance-focused cars was covering a quarter mile as fast as possible. Can you guess which motor racing sport is about going all out for that very distance? Indeed, drag racing. There's a strip real close. A proper try is better than 1,000 words.
Alright, let's do it. B11.8.
Drag racing time. Don't overthink, just burn and fly. Right on! Well, now that was some run. Keep that gauge in the green zone. A good burn is essential here. Yeah, that was gnarly. Let's do it again. Burn that rubber! You've got pipes, like a backup singer in a metal band.
Muscle cars are a call for freedom. The freedom to turn an ordinary car into a vehicular marvel, with a state of mind far away from luxury brand strategies and pricing, and the freedom you feel from actually being behind the wheel of said cars. But Jim should be much better than I am at conveying emotions. He's human after all.
This time it's one of those outrun type of events. Drive fast, hit the checkpoints on time. It's just like that rad game from the 80s. You digging the soundtrack? It's the spot, right? That's my mixtape we're listening to. Meshes well with the sound of the engines, you feel me? I couldn't put you through a muscle car ride without some proper riffs, could I? Vibe are you getting from that Mustang GT? The thing about muscle cars is it's all about that optimal weight-power ratio, which brings top-notch performance, that sweet spot. Deserves better. Past this point, you're in for a serious series of turns. Make sure to stay on the road. And there's more coming. But hey, curves are part of the fun. You gotta dodge the obstacles, you know that? And you'll reach the finish line. Out of the woods. Finish big. This gig's all gravy for you. Am I right?
On to the next freedom-infused event, we're going to make an extra stop. We have a little surprise for you. Although in this case, little may be a poor choice of words. Just head towards the beach and you'll understand. We're real close.
Let's do this. Monster trucks need monster beats. I've got the perfect hip-hop jewel for this crowd. Obviously won't handle like a regular Mustang GT. Lucky for you, this is a 2-lap race. You got 1 lap to find your footing and 1 to feed your opponent some dirt. Now let's crank it to 11. Monster trucks popped up in the late 70s, mostly just for showboating. They only really became a thing in the 80s. Man, that decade truly was something. Slap. Time to crush and destroy. Real American monster trucks are used in 2 types of competitions: freestyle stunt and racing. Given Motorfest's racing DNA, we obviously went for the latter. Don't be afraid to use these banked ramps. Ready for takeoff? Yeah! Oh, yeah! Give me... I forgot to rest. Monster performance, dude. You put on quite a show.
track. We're heading north for a race through the swamp this time. Don't worry, you'll still be driving a muscle car. A Mustang GT from 2011 is waiting for you as we speak. Except this unit is custom made for off-roading. Jim's passion for muscle cars is not restricted to asphalt. That man would drive muscle cars on the moon if he could. Closing in. When you spot the wind turbines, it'll mean you have arrived. Your opponents are already there. Go on and join the melee.
Well, now, that little bulldozer you got there can face anything. That's it. Take what's yours. See? You can trust me with that car. Prepping it like 10 minutes before you showed up. It is ready to gobble up every square mile of...
Oh, you're on shore. Look good. And it's all one word, dude. Brady, I'm trying to put you on there. Calm down. Relax. I'm trying to. Brady. I just put that right in. Oh no, man. I'm about to send it to you. I just sent it to you.
Swampland, if you ask it to. no-slap brawl this time. Don't waver. You can go full speed, through the mud, through water, through the weeds. Ain't nothing gonna stop you. Same goes for these ramps, flat out. All right. Water pond, don't think twice. Mustang jump like the devil is after it. Third and last turn of that swamp cruise. Go for it and don't be afraid to get your wheels dirty. Hold on to your saddle, cowboy. Yeah. That track's so good. Don't listen to me, just listen to this and knock some teeth out. Straight line. Use that nitro.
That's good.
Jump, and you're done. Standing ovation. Show's far from over though.
It's a racing game. I don't want to play nothing else.
We're keeping pace. The next event is just a few minutes away. A frantic race that goes from the coast to the countryside with an unmistakable Californian vibe. Your next car is one of the most recent entries when it comes to muscle cars. The 2020 Mustang Shelby GT500. Your opponents do not stand a chance.
off-the-grid competition and a mean muscle car to kick everyone's butt. Come on, dude, bring the thunder. with my cars and my songs, you're winning this thing. Period. Well done. They don't stand a chance. They had it coming. Kick-ass views and nice stretches of asphalt to let your mount run wild. The best things America can offer. That's it. Take what's yours. So the Mustang Shelby GT500 is a bit on the modern side. Let me tell you, these cars have come a long way since their first appearance. Used to call them hot rods back in the 50s when greasers just started putting large displacement engines, called big blocks, in cheaper cars. The tech's evolved a great deal since then, but one thing is for sure, the same thrill that drove people to push boundaries back in the day is what's still driving us now. Straight across the roundabout. Don't bother slowing down.
Straight in, just go in a different room. Leave your mom alone. Like, it's not that serious. It's just a fucking boy, bro. Bro, you're not teaching him how to get a fucking kid, bro. Leave him the fuck alone. Not believing. Brayden, calm down. Calm down. Okay, in a minute, eat your food.
One final turn, enter the military base, and that's it. The boys are back in town. This was a solid set. You keep playing this good, and I might just become your roadie.
gotta go potty. Leave it on that bitch. Ah! Oh, good lord, dude, man. They gotta help me. They gotta have a sketch. Yes, baby. Yes. What are you guys doing? Alright, leave him alone. Brayden Lee. Go take the phone back in the house now. Go get that fucking phone from your son. He outside with it.
Playlist cleared and ready for takeoff, driver. Shall we continue our journey, driver? You got the toughest cars, so let's take them to the toughest spots. Face to face with the island's guardian. I'm talking about the volcano, of course. Remember when I told you Jim would drive these cars on the moon if he could? Well, this is as close as it gets. Again, the Mustang GT specially tuned for off-roading is waiting for you. This car is your best chance to make it through that David versus Goliath kind of trial. See it in the distance? It's waiting for you.
Yet another one of my rally raid prepped Mustang GTs, just the right tool for the job. They don't stand a chance. Straight ahead. Shoot for the stars. Hey, look at the stands on your left. Looks like you got some spectators. Let's give them their money's worth. Get ready to fly. That's fright. One lap. Now taunt that giant one more time. What a badass shot. I'm getting flashbacks of my drives through Arizona. Good bunch of volcanoes there too. And long, winding roads that disappear into the horizon. Send him on the ropes. Full speed on the descent, but save some of your nitro for the jump. Now, thrusters on full. And we have liftoff. Time for the killing blow. Right on. Center stage, dude. Hit the lights. That's how you rock the house.
It is safe to say
Right
that so far this playlist is no picnic. You may even think that we've already seen everything there is to see about muscle cars, and assume it can't get more intense than this. Well, hold on to that thought. For a ruthless showdown way above the speed limit and way beyond your expectations. Plus, It's a chance to see just how far muscle car customization can go and how cool it can look.
I will.
Look at this eager herd of animals. This race is gonna get bloody. Relax. Your machine is the best in the pack. Just keep your strings tuned. No mercy, suckers. Some serious curves are coming right off the bat. Eagle eye, and try to keep your machine under control. No mercy, suckers. You're off the winding part of the road. Now you can let the supercharged V8 do the talking. We're taking over that gig.
Yes, baby. I love you.
Now you probably figured out by now I'm a massive Shelby GT500 fan. But you're currently driving my meanest one, my special Jimbo Full Power Edition. That car is one of the highlights of my collection. Calls to me in my sleep, it does. And it doesn't take no for an answer. Reach the harbor real soon. Quickly closing in on the finish line. Don't you flinch now. respect my car. Red.
Brayden, stop!
That's it. Fire up your guns. That was quite the show. Now all that's left is the encore.
Muscle cars have been around since the second half of the 20th century, but somehow we've yet to get you one of the classic oldies. Well, per Jim's request, we decided to catch you on the fly and save the origin story for the grand finale. There's an absolute classic heading your way. A grail among collectors and Jim's greatest pride, the Mustang Boss 429. Prepare for the centerpiece of American muscle car history.
Brayden, you ready for a nap, bro?
Our final show. Let's get loud. No mercy, suckers. You're driving my #1 car, the star of my collection, the 1969 Mustang Boss 429. Name speaks for itself. One of the oldest muscle cars. Still one of the greatest, too, honestly. Second lap, but no second guessing. Keep it real. The Boss is an icon. It shaped the golden age of muscle cars from the 60s to the early 70s. This was one of the top dogs. The age when these cars stopped being called hot rods or drag racing cars and became muscle cars. That's was right. Even though the hot rodding mindset had been around since the early 50s, it wasn't until the 60s that the term muscle car popped up, embodying an entire generation's rebellious state of mind. At that time, if you were into muscle cars or just into cars in general, the place to be was Detroit. Man. Ever heard of Woodward Avenue? A renowned street for car duels back in the day. This car deserves better. Third lap. Let's end this with a proper charge. Show them who's the boss. Solo, give the audience what they deserve.
Let's try that again.
This car deserves better. The muscle car spirit in you. Actually, I know 2 words. You rock. Catch you later.
You've yet to claim your reward, driver. Car spirit can be described in many ways, but nothing speaks to it better than a head-on encounter with the chrome itself. I hope you've enjoyed this wild experience to its fullest. As much as Jim would have liked to stick around, his expertise and passion are already requested elsewhere. But he left a special note for you. It says, "Never thought riding passenger could be this much fun. Keep on rocking. P.S. Hope you'll dig the souvenir." Enjoy your reward.
Good Cobra. African Cobra.
New playlist ahead. Let's go. A playlist is available, driver. We put this playlist together to give you a taste of Japanese racing culture. In the mountains to racing heavily customized vehicles. And there's no one better than Japanese speed racers to show. Voter. You're the best voter. show you the ropes. You'll get extra detail real soon, but let's head to the container first.
Brayden, stop. Give it.
A playlist is available, driver. We put this playlist together to give you a taste of Japanese racing culture. From drifting in the mountains to racing heavily customized vehicles. And there's no one better than Japanese speed racers to show you the ropes. You'll get extra detail real soon, but let's head to the container first. we discover almost everything that Japanese drivers have to offer. What is next in line?
Donut.
There's a special gathering tonight at the Japanese temple. The start of a whole new experience. Here's what to expect when getting there. A traditional Japanese summer vibe and lots of kyusha cars, meaning iconic, classic, and made in Japan. On top of this, expect some exciting encounters.
Yeah, you learned that in school.
That's right. Motorfest has got some killer people to introduce you to an authentic Japanese racing experience. Don't worry, you'll meet them soon enough.
What are you doing? That's loud. Booter, stop, that's loud.
Ah, よく来たな。その度胸は買ってやる。Sorry you had to wait, kid. Want to show us what you can do? Try this car then.
Kiddo, game on. We're going for some proper Japanese street racing. Let's show them, guys.
Gotcha. Got it.
Sure, why not? Motorfest asked us to show you how it's done, but we don't do free tours here. You gotta play your part and give us a bit of a challenge.
No pressure at all.
Yeah, don't scare the kid, brother. Are you familiar with the Honda you're driving? The NSX isn't your regular street car. It was made back in the 90s to stand neck and neck with the likes of Ferrari and Porsche.
You sound just like Shingo.
Do you know what NSX stands for?
New Sports Car Experimental.
I wasn't asking you, Hina.
the left? Eyes on the road, Hina.
I love you, 30, 40, 50. I love you, 5, 6, 7, 8. I love you, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
I love that festival mood they set. Feels just like our own traditional festival back home.
You win.
ゲストは車の扱いを心得てるらしい。面白いじゃないか。
Did you have fun at the fair yesterday? That's good.
Our next stop, Kaneohe. The pack is waiting for you there and is willing to show you some more of the racing culture. Wangan-sen, also called Tokyo Bayshore Route, or Route B, is a famous stretch of highway for street racers. Almost every racer in the 80s and 90s knows about it.
Okay.
Hey there. Word in the street is that you shine like a real hasheria with my NSX. Got me interested.
Well, then I believe you're in for a treat.
Oh, yeah? Well, bring it on.
The show continues, kid, but watch out. You're driving Ren's Skyline this time, and there's no word to tell you how crazy she is about that car.
Can't blame her. The R34 is a legend. It's a kaiju.
Yeah. Don't touch the phone.
The Skyline is an icon. It's a powerful car that takes skill to control.
Yep. Ren spent years taming that beast. That car got nicknamed Godzilla for a reason.
So basically, you crash Ren's car, better leave the planet.
Okay, you've got talent. This is getting interesting. That path is perfect to get a taste of the Wangan spirit, an absolute myth among Japanese street racers.
Yeah, picture the Tokyo Bayshore route with one thing in mind, never slowing down.
Deep breath. Don't lose control. In a Wangan race, you gotta go fast, friend.
Well, guys, I don't think it's gonna be a problem. This is the Skyline we're talking about.
He's dragging dragons are massive.
You got a wish to make?
Sharp turn. Careful.
Reminds me of that time Shingo missed a turn during a midnight race, supposedly because he was dazzled by the moonlight.
Oh, shut up.
I remember that.いい腕だ。スカイラインがまた覇権を取ったと知ればレンが喜ぶぞ。
There you go.
Modern drifting technique was perfected by Japanese gearheads who raced in the mountains in order to keep city pedestrians safe. Along with suboptimal road conditions, these mountain passes are filled with hairpin turns and other challenges. Drifting is the best way to take sharp turns without losing speed. In Japan, we call these passes toge. There's even a toge style of racing. The winding mountain roads of Hawaii are as close as we could get to Japan, so we figured it would be a good place to teach you. One last thing. A toge race usually features only 2 racers. You got it. You're in for a duel.
I'm gonna purposely this
It's just you and me this time. Why don't we put the whole festival euphoria on hold for a while and get a proper face-off? Let me show you what toge is all about. Relax. I've seen what you can do. Plus, I'll give you some tips on the way. The key to Toge is being able to balance the brake and gas pedal at every turn. One wrong move and you're out. This technique isn't easy, but when you pull it off, you feel like the greatest driver alive, and the coolest. Tonight your ride is a 3rd Gen 2002 Mazda RX-7. Lightweight, compact, a sick rotary engine, and one hell of a look. That's Tanada's car, and she seems pretty confident you can beat me with it. Let's prove her wrong. There's a tunnel coming. It gets tricky at high speed. Make sure you don't lose control.
Oh!
And now, all the way down. That's the best and also the toughest part, so stay sharp. Just a few more laces and this is it. Come on, show me some real Toge driving. Careful, buddy.
One more time.
Okay, you got me fair and square. Way to conclude the first half of that playlist.
Now that you're all warmed up, how about a full-on drift event? The airport is right on the coast, and the view of the ocean is stunning. At least that's what my databases tell me. Again, I'm just a robot. hope you've liked the RX-7, because you'll be driving it again during this challenge. Except this time, she'll be waiting for you all modded and upgraded. You've seen traditional Japan. Now it's time to enter the modern age. Be prepared. The contrast is stunning.
It's me, Hinata. Incredible, you did beat Hayato in that Toga duel. I knew it. There's something about you. Hayato is one of the best racers I know. Kudos. And now, welcome to my playground, the drift track. As you already know, drifting was born in Japan. That is where you'll find the biggest drifting scene and some of the best drifting spots, of course. Like, the Ebisu Circuit is one of the most famous places in the world for drifting. Designed by drifters, for drifters. Who knows? Maybe Motorfest will get you drifting there someday. How do you feel about my modded RX-7? Tougher yet still elegant? That is my RX-7 2.0 for you. Because Japanese car culture isn't only famous for its drifting history, it also brought modded cars to another level, among many other things. Come on, you're almost done. Push that beauty to its limit. You have my permission.
Brayden, lay down and take a nap, bro. Brayden, stop! Give me the phone back now!
Drifting is a popular racing style in Japan, but drag racing also gets its fair share of gearheads. There's a drag spot set up not too far from here. This runway is one of the best places to drag race on the island. Warm up your engine and don't blink. This will be a quick one.
Brayden, stop! Brayden, stop! Candice, get Brayden now!
get a taste of modern Japanese car culture without some proper urban racing and seriously modded customs. The streets of Honolulu at night should set the perfect stage for these final races Motorfest has prepared for you. Run. The pack hasn't shown you all their moves yet, and I believe they're ready to put on quite a show. We're almost there. Show them once and for all that you have what it takes.
This is what you were waiting for when you signed up for the Made in Japan experience. Out of this world customs owning the city.
Well, you got your wish. Everybody's car is on top of their game, especially your new ride, Toji's Mitsubishi Lancer Evo X.
Yeah, Toji's the craziest customizer of us all. He loves his cars big and mean.
Careful, buddy. The Evo X, or previously known as Concept X and Prototype X, is the final form of the Lancer Evolution series. It's the most technologically advanced Evo ever.
Another JDM gem. You're welcome.
Toji would say it's the best of them all. I weep for that car.
Do you know that the Evo X doesn't have a legit reverse gear? It has two forward gears working together to make the wheels rotate in the opposite way. Cool, huh?
And that's how you save on weight.
Precisely.
Alright, get in the bed with mama, both of y'all. Lay down and take a nap. Oh, I won't try to take a nap. Brayden, take a nap.
What a race! That Motorfest crew knows how to throw a party.
Don't get too excited. You're just a host in that fantasy.
Watch out. Those can be dangerous, Mrs. Abernathy.
Hey, I got that, ref.
Nerds, both of you.
Alright, get in the bed with mommy. Let's take a nap. Everly Rose. Get in the bed with mommy. Let's take a nap. Yes.
The finish line's just a few seconds away, guys. It's now or never.
I don't care what you want to do. Do what I said. Yes, don't tell me no.
This was the Mitsu Lancer Evo X
Alright,
with a
Daddy,
special
take it up
Toji
then.
custom. And you just showed you're totally
Love you,
worthy of
bye-bye.
that car.
Love you. Bye-bye. I love you. Are you gonna go lay down? Yes, go lay down and take a nap. Or go lay with Papa.
Last event, right there. You'll be racing amongst the whole pack this time. So we got you covered with a special car. Have fun.
Newbie's playing hard to get. Hold on.
Driver, this is the final race, all together this time. You guys ready?
You bet.
It was a pleasure showing you around, my friend, and you definitely fulfilled your end of the bargain.
True. Didn't get bored, not even once.
Yeah, okay. You kinda did a good job.
There's clearly a spot for you in the group, whenever you decide to come to Japan for some more action.
Is everybody in this festival as skilled as this?
Looks like you got yourself a special car for this race. What a ride.
Courtesy of the Motorfest, I presume.
A pumped-up Toyota Supra A80. A solid choice.
Couldn't be more appropriate, actually.
The Supra was specifically designed at the time to rival most of our cars, Skyline, NSX, or RX-7. And that customization looks flawless.
Pretty cool. But remember, nothing beats the R34.
Funny way to pronounce NSX.
Shinjuku style, huh? Well, we'll see about that.
You gotta admit, it feels just like Tokyo.
Well, I guess they did do a pretty good job capturing the vibe of our streets.
How come our new buddy didn't get to drive high as MX-5?
Fair point.
Who knows? Another time, maybe. There's still so much about Japanese racing we didn't touch on. Are we talking, guys, or are we showing our new member who the top dogs are in this pack?
Did you get that, driver? He said let's punch it.
You haven't claimed your reward for this playlist. We've got one last surprise for you, driver. Let's head back to the container. A playlist is available, driver. Playlist